Hey guys, Father Time here. Welcome to Newark Liberty International Airport, the FedEx facility. We're in the new PMDG 777-200 ER freighter. We're going to go from Newark up to Boston. It's my first time flying this on 2024. If you're having trouble loading it like I was, I did a reinstall and now it's working. I don't know why that door's closing. That's an interesting phenomenon there. But we have the AnyBuilds package going on here. See a beautiful airport. We're also got a Beyond ATC running. And the AnyBuilds, one of the reasons I'm doing this is right now I am checking out my frames per second. Let me just crank up the drone speed here. I've got traffic set on Beyond ATC. I'll show you about that in just a little second. Yeah, bring everyone on. Everyone's welcome. You can see a lot of double parking going on. I think that's because the AnyBuilds has built-in aircraft. We'll check out this terminal. Hi guys, Father Time here.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yeah, it'll be a little while before we do pushback. Little parking garage action over there. We'll visit the tower, our friends up in the tower. See how they're doing today. Let me just slow down the drone speed just a bit so that we can get up there.
Completed. Bypass pin inserted.
There we go. Hi guys. Father Time. What do we got here?
Pilot's boarding starting.
Wow. Wow, very cool. Yeah, there's Manhattan off in the distance. You can see it. It's like a little discrimination going on here. Let's get some guys up here. Oh, there's one. Can we go up here? This is cool. All right, hey, enough of that nonsense. Let's head back over to the facility. I just love this stuff, man. Here we are. We're back. Looks like they got the cargo door stuff all figured out here. We'll take a look inside here. Maybe we can have a little fun with this. Make our way around all this PMDG stuff. Sometimes they have a race car or two in here. I always like that. There we go. Hey guys. Nice. Bunch of smart guys to do this stuff, huh? All right. Enough of that nonsense. We got to see that. Crew's on board. Let's get this bad boy cranking up here. Get the drone speed at something reasonable. And back inside the cockpit. And let's show you what we're up to here. So I'm going to be checking my frames per second. It's built right here. As I mentioned to you guys yesterday when I did the video, I've got myself in developer mode, frames per second. 777 guy, whose name is Juan, who flies for a major U.S. carrier, knows a lot about computers. Been simming, he told me since 1996, where I've been just doing a couple of years. He was watching my videos, and out of the goodness of his heart, he did offer to help me out. Juan also has a channel called, coincidentally enough, 777 guy. I have the link in the description below. If you wouldn't mind subscribing to him as a favor to me for his help that he gave me, I would appreciate that. He's about as knowledgeable as you can get on a number of topics from computers. I've got a great Discord channel through the flying, or I'm just kind of a flying guy, and I need a lot of help with the computers. Anyway, that's what I'll be watching here today. I've got a new 9950 AMD Ryden sitting in my kitchen waiting to be installed. I don't know how to do it. You guys tell me it's easy. I'm not going to mess with it. Got a $5,000 computer sitting here that I don't want to break. So I'm going to have someone do that next couple of days. We'll see how we do. Right now, it's obviously real good. And one actually helped me out a lot just by having me change a lot of settings. But we'll get that new CPU. Evidently, I'm bottlenecked at the CPU, which you can see up here, and that should solve that problem with some tweaking. Anyway, that's that. That's my introduction. Let's go over to the EFB, and we've got our flight plan is already set up. Got JFK to Boston, Newark. I want to make sure I got everything here. Departure, Newark Airport. And this one actually has the airplane on it right there. It's beautiful. And as I mentioned, we're using Beyond ATC. That's that. The data is a database. It's today is May 23rd, and right now it's the database is good, so we're all set on that one. Good till June 12th. Okay, real good. We are good to roll there. Come back in here. Let me just do ground operations, maintenance. Replace the tires. Looks like I did a number on these bad boys, huh? Well, sir, we'll do some of this stuff while we're waiting here. Get some guys working out. Even though we're just going up to Boston, then we're continuing on to Moscow. So let me go here. Make sure the brakes are parked. Remove the chocks. And come in, and let's get started with the pre-flight. Beautiful job here. Absolutely beautiful job by PMDG. No criticisms whatsoever, guys. Fuel levers, north throttles, vital, reverse levers down, flap handles up, spoiler levers down. We've got the gear handles down. Go to the overhead, make sure the wipers are off, and they are. Make sure the hydraulic pumps are all off, and they are. We would power the airplane, but it's already powered. As you can see, we're on battery, APU generators up and running, and external power is not connected. So we're going to turn on the ADRUs. I'll turn that on while I'm here. Come down here, FMC, position, database is good. As I mentioned, it's May 23rd. We got the GEs going, which means start engines one at a time. We got KE. If you get the Rolls Royces and Trents, whatever you want to call them, you start them. You can start them both at once. Route request. There's sim brief. Get that going. Set payload. Set fuel. As I mentioned, route of flight all the way up to Boston. We are just doing a direct to Merritt and the Roebuck 3 arrival into Boston. We'll see how Beyond ATC works for us today. All right, select the route. We'll wait for that to come up. Route is requesting. You can go back to the overhead and knock out some of these switches. Make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. Turn on the seatbelt sign. The guys, just a 3-person crew today. One load master, myself, and the FO. Make sure the nav lights are on so people know we're powering the aircraft up. We'll just set 5,000 here for now. And runway heading on runway 4, which we'll do. Yes, runway 4 is 043. We'll go 044. We'll get our bugs set down where I think it's going to be for the V2. Turn the flight director on. Probably going to rear down around 150, I would guess, at this lighter weight. We do have 200,000 pounds of cargo, so really not that lightweight. We're probably going to be limited by max landing weight. See this. I'll go airport, data, and that's good enough for now. Traffic's on there. Come down the middle. Everything looks good. Trim is all set. Nothing with the center MCDU. And let's get Beyond ATC cranking. Frequency. Let's see. There we are, parked at the cargo. We've got ATIS.
Landing runway 04 right. Departing runway 04 left. Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Lure clip with the airport information India. 0955 Zulu. Wind 035 at 3. Visibility 10. Ceiling 900 broken. 1300 overcast. Temperature 09er. 2.07. Altimeter 2979er. Landing runway 04 right. Departing runway 04 left. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
All right, information India, guys. Let's go
Zulu
back in the cockpit.
Airport information India. 09550. Wind 035 at 3. Visibility 10.
Press IFR clearance.
FedEx 123 Heavy, IFR 2, Logan Airport.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Newark clearance cleared to Logan Airport. Radar vectors merit, then is filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.2. Squawk for 141.
Cleared to Logan Airport. Radar vectors merit, then A's filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.2. Squawk for 141, FedEx 123 Heavy.
FedEx 123 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.8 when ready for push or start.
We'll contact ground 121.8 when ready for pushback or engine start. FedEx 123 Heavy. Have a good morning, thanks.
All right, got to close all. Close all doors. Close all. They're closing. And we'll arm all. There we go. Looks like the door is closing there. Amazing, guys. Just amazing. Right now I have 54 on my FPS, which is pretty good. We'll see how it goes when we start getting going here. Yeah, that's really good. Much better than I had before. Thank you, Juan, baby. Close main cargo door. I thought we did that. Yep, there they go. All closed. Back inside. We'll get back to you.
American 1196. Request taxi to the active.
All right, make sure they get squawk all set. Nope, they didn't. 4141.
American 1196, runway for left taxi via Alpha 12, Victor Delta, Alpha Alpha. Runway for left taxi via Alpha 12, Victor Delta, Alpha Alpha, American 1196.
I believe it was 4141, right? And let me show you how I got my say intentions set up here, guys. Just so you know, I always go through this because say intentions. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Beyond ATC. I've been doing FSI panel say intentions, too many of them. Got the auto set up. Here's what I've got here. US female. Premier characters, traffic model. Yeah, I'm going to do it for you. I still got, it's only $10 for 800,000 characters. So I owe it to you guys. Got the parking density at, we'll put everything at 5. FSTL, FSLTL. Got my bindings all set. Looking good. And this is traffic model matching priority AIG. Looks good. Okay. We are all set. That's what I'm looking for. Target of frames per second of 60. So now you know. 4,000 feet, runway heading, and runway heading is 039. 039. Contact ground when they're ready for pushback. Maintain 4,000. Looks good. Let's see what they've got set up with the freak. Get my radio set here. Her radio set there. 21.8 is set. Okay. Well, looking good. Let's go to the box. Make sure we're completely loaded, which we're not. Load that up. Waiting for the load to road to upgrade. I'm going to use legs on the right, and we'll have takeoff on the left here as soon as I can get it set up. It's taking sweet time for a short flight, huh, guys? There we go. Activate, execute, and we'll put in the departures. We're just going to put in Newark 5, and they did not really say what departure. I'm going to plan on 4 left, although I think they did say 4 right on the ATIS. I'd rather go 4 left, but we'll put that in there. Transition none. Newark 5. Legs. Route data. Load. As soon as they come up, the execute light comes on. Then we go to VNAV. Descent forecast. Load. Don't have to update that. We've got Should have done that earlier. That's okay. We're not worried. Accept. So if you wait, 522, looking good. 250 thrust limit. Let's go to the box and we'll figure out exactly what we want to do here. We're going to go PA, performance, Newark, runway, 4 left for now, import from operation flight plan, import from aircraft, import the weather, live weather, by the way. And we've got TO2, flaps 549. TO2, 49. Happy fingers, too much coffee. There we go. Takeoff, flaps 5. Double click the CG. Accept the speeds. 59 and 59. So 59 runway heading, auto on the bank, flight director's on, 4,000 in the window. We'll use VNAV, but no LNAV since it's a heading. And I've got that all set. We're all set here. RTO checklist. Oxygen flight and normal checklist. MCP is set. Takeoff speed is set. CDU pre-flight. Takeoff trim. We got to get us 5.0 set. Right now we're at 4. A beacon. We'll go to the overhead. And we'll just turn on, do our open before start flow. Turn on the hydraulic pumps. Turn on the fuel pumps. Nothing in the center, so you can leave those off. Turn on the beacons. They all look good. Looks good, and that's good. Before taxi, before start engines checked. I'm just going to do a recall over here. Engine shutdown, we know about that. All right, real good. Let's do this. Request push and start.
FedEx 123 Heavy. Request pushback and engine start.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Newark ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Southeast, so nose to the left, guys.
Release parking brakes, please.
Back inside.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and just start the right engine. One at a time because we are in GEs, not Rolls Royces. I'm going to let our FO do that work for us while we watch the outside and enjoy some of the flight sim world. Hey guys, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be great. We're up to about 4,030 or so on subscribers. I started a couple years ago and I'm just having an absolute blast doing it. I am not a great immersion guy. I'm doing all the tricks. I got GSX going and Beyond ATC, say intentions, FSI panel. But some of these guys just brilliant productions. I'm not going to ever get there. My forte naturally is the ability to bring to you real life experience.
46 Alpha via Papa Tree, Papa Golf. Hold short runway 4 left, Spirit Wings 2323.
And not so much sim expertise. I do rely on you guys to help me out with my sim expertise to straighten out my operation. I really do appreciate all the work, all the help. It's all been because of you that I've even gotten as far as I have. I need to increase the rotation speed of my drone a little bit. Right now we're doing about 50 frames per second. What do we got up here to show it? CPU uses 52 frames per second, 50. GPU, so there's something going on. Hopefully with the 9950, I'll have the advantage of having enough money to be able to do stuff like that, which I don't take that for granted.
Set parking brakes.
A lot of you guys want to thank you for your well wishes. I had brain surgery, albeit just a radio surgery,
Waiting your confirmation
recently,
for engine start.
a couple of days ago. And I'm in the process of trying to see if there's any
ground.
effects.
Good engine start.
It was just done through radiation, guys. So it wasn't a big deal. It was a relatively low risk, and most of you are going through a heck of a lot more than I am. That's for sure. Join my Discord. A lot of guys there to help you out.
2323, cross runway for left at Golf. Continue taxi via Golf, Alpha, Romeo Echo, Delta Lima, Romeo
Let's go down and watch the engine start.
Cross runway 4 left at Golf. Continue taxi via Golf, Alpha, Romeo Echo, Delta Lima, Romeo Delta, Spirit Wings 2323.
Too cool. I just so excited about this stuff. This is just a standard livery, guys. I got off the PMDG.
Tow truck disconnected.
I went with the, what is that, a Panda? Koala? Koala?
Left is clear.
Koala.
Right is clear.
You guys tell me. It's more like a Panda. What do I know? Been a long time since I was in elementary school. I've lost my, I'm just relearning all my animals and dinosaurs and stuff through my grandkids. Yes, I am a grandpa. Okay, let's do the, looks like they're disconnected. They're moving away. We can go flaps 5. Don't usually do that till we make sure they're all the way away. And let's get flight controls on here. Set the trim to 5.0. And with that, we'll go to the overhead. There they are. Give them a flasheroo on the light. Love you. Never change, okay? We'll see you guys in a couple of days. Yeah, Father time out. All right, so we're going to do this. APU's coming off. Flight controls, rudders. Never take that for granted in the sim world. They're working. We do this much slower in real life, guys. We do it 6 seconds stop to stop because the passengers on the passenger aircraft can actually hear you banging around the flight controls. It's rather unnerving for them. Okay, clear left, clear right, checklist, got a recall. Watch down here. APUs in cool down, recall looks good. Parking brake set, auto brake RTO doors, passenger signs are on. That looks all like we want it. Checklist. Anti-ice, we don't need it. We are at 9 degrees Celsius, but it's under 10 or under, but we don't have any visible moisture. Flight controls are checked, ground equipment is checked, normal checklist flaps are 5. Do this, and I like to keep it on the second engine page. And let's call for a taxi.
FedEx 123 Heavy requests taxi to the active.
FedEx 123 Heavy, runway 4 left taxi via Alpha Alpha.
Runway 4 left taxi via Alpha Alpha, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Oh, that's a captain's taxi right there, baby. That's pretty easy. And it makes it particularly easy when you are in Beyond ATC. Look at that. Okay, so back inside, and we'll get the taxi light on. And I do believe we're ready. Let's go. Parking brakes are off.
FedEx 123 Heavy, contact Newark Tower 118.3. Have a good one.
Contact Tower 118.3, FedEx 123 Heavy. FedEx 123 Heavy holding short, runway 4 left.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Newark Tower, wind 035 at 3, fly heading 0 for 0, runway for left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 040, runway 4 left, cleared for takeoff, FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, here we go. Let's let that one load master know we're rolling here. Final is clear for takeoff. 040 on the heading, guys. Here we go. See how this freighter flies. Yeah, this is, I've been trying to get this to work. It was not loading. It was loading like with a dead cockpit. And so I did a total reinstall, and it only took, 5 minutes, and off through the OC3 PMDG center. And it works great now, well, so far, right? Now with my new performance, remember I've got this set right here. There it is, nice green, that looks great. Much better thanks to Juan. Manhattan off in the distance, the Newark National Bird, which is those cranes. And it looks like we're good. Let's get the throttles up and we'll get ourselves out of here. See how she flies. Runway heading, by the way. It's not runway heading, actually, it's 040. First set. 80 knots. Yeah, maybe I didn't set the speed callouts on my FMC for the freighter. Banging around a little bit. V1. Rotate. Nice and easy. Let's get over to Boston. Little bit of frame drop off. Show that it's red up in the corner. Positive brake gear up. Frames per second drop to red on that FPS counter. A little bit sensitive in the roll. And we got a heading select 040, please. Got a 1,500 foot power reduction.
FedEx 123 Heavy, contact Newark departure.
Contact Newark departure, FedEx 123 Heavy, see you. Newark departure, FedEx 123 Heavy, 1,000 feet.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Newark departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 1,000 feet, altimeter 29er79er.
Climb, maintain 1,000 feet. Altimeter 29er79er, FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, guys, 2979 is set. 1,000 is set.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Newark departure, expect robust
Up
tree,
one.
runway tree left.
Flaps up. And we got to accept the clearance, I guess.
Expect Roebuck tree, runway 33 left, FedEx 123 Heavy.
FedEx 123 Heavy, turn right heading 065. Expect further clearance in about 17 miles.
Turn right heading 065, FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, 065 in the heading. Have takeoff climb checklist, please. And it's complete. Here comes 065 in the heading. Looking good. Leveling, going up to 1,000. Autopilot's on. All right, that was fun. Checklist. Have takeoff checklist is complete. Don't know what that is, guys. Hopefully you don't fail here. But that's very possible. And what did Captain Marvel forget to do, guys? Captain Marvel forgot to put the Roebuck 3. You guys knew that, though. You guys knew that. So much for doing my check, right? What runway they planning on up in Boston? 33 left.
FedEx 123 Heavy, contact New York Center 121.125.
Center on 121.125, FedEx 123 Heavy, have a good one. New York Center, FedEx 123 Heavy, passing 8,700 for 11,000.
FedEx 123 Heavy, New York Center, climb, maintain flight level 230.
That's our final, guys.
Climb, maintain flight level 230, FedEx 123 Heavy.
23. All right, there's 10,000.
FedEx 123 Heavy, clear direct merit. Resume on navigation.
Roger, will head direct merit, then resume on navigation, FedEx 123 Heavy, thanks.
All right, direct net merit.
UPS 1066 Heavy, contact Boston Center 132.3.
LNAV.
Center on 132.3, UPS 1066 Heavy.
Merit, and then the arrival. Let's get set up on that. Let's start off with the, maybe, I don't know if you can get ATIS here. That's for Newark. How about Boston? Probably too early. Yeah, a little early maybe.
New York Center, FedEx 123 Heavy, through 111700 for flight level 230.
JetBlue 1875, contact New York Center 118.9er75.
Yeah, when I pressed the ATIS guys, I think I went off frequency by accident.
JetBlue 1875.
Nope, that's it. We'll just leave that in there. I wonder if the master should turn up anything that's on the white dot. You see they have all the way up?
FedEx 123 Heavy, contact Boston Center 132.3.
Center on 132.3, FedEx 123 Heavy.
To me, that's a little bit
Boston Center,
blurry.
FedEx 123 Heavy, through 14,500 for flight level 230 direct merit.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Boston Center, copy. FedEx 123 Heavy, contact Boston Center 128.1.
Center on 128.1, FedEx 123 Heavy. Have a good morning.
Don't know what that was.
Boston Center, FedEx 123 Heavy, crossing 16,300 for flight level 230 direct merit.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Boston Center.
He sounds enthused, huh, guys? Little Boston accent there. That's cool. All right, so I don't know what I did there, but I did something. Are we going direct merit? Let's check the arrival here. We are going Merritt, Ruiz between 23 and 21, All-in above 17, Banky above 16, Roebuck between 19 and 16 at 260. And then Providence above 11, Jana at 250 and 11, Ansley 240 and 8, Berry 7, and then lastly in 220 and Bragg at 210 and 6. So if they clear us to descend via, it's 6,000.
Boston Center, Endeavor 5318, good morning, flight level 250.
Endeavor 5318, Boston Center, radar contact.
Boston approach. Let's get the weather. Let's get the ATIS. Boston ATIS Foxtrot. 2966. That's significantly different than here, but your 2979 taking off out of Newark. 21 for 23. Got the altimeter set now. Here we go. Charts ILS 33 left. Pin that bad boy on there. And 110.7 330. 110.7 330 looks good. 22 for 23. We're leveling. Nice. Good morning. Right now it's 6:37 in the morning on our way up. Like I said, we're going to drop off some stuff in Boston, and then we're going to head on up to Moscow. That's our plan. All right, back to the approach brief. So we get Cohas at 3, Nimoy at 1,500, going down to the minimums of 216 and 200. Radio set. And 16 is set. 216 is set. Passenger signs. Yeah, we can leave those on. Just our load master back there. Actually, they probably do. They probably do play this game. Make sure that it's all safe back there. Okay, guys, that's it. Approach brief's good, except for after landing. We do have the missed approach. Climb to 1500. Climb right turn to 3000. Out to Waxon and hold. Looks like a teardrop entry into holding at 3000. Once again, the weather in Boston. Winds are 340 at 15, gusts 24. So it's windy, but it's down the runway. 4 miles missed. 1400 broken. 2200 overcast. Going down to 200. We have the visibility. ILS 33 left. Any NOTAMs here? Negatory. All right, looks good. And after landing, FedEx facility, cargo ramp, Boston. Where is the cargo? Looks like kind of down where we were landing. So we're landing 33 left. Over here. Probably clear at November. Alpha. On into the cargo ramp, FedEx ramp over here. That's my guess. There is a North Cargo ramp up here too. I don't know where FedEx actually lives in Boston. That sure would be convenient, wouldn't it? We'll see what they give us going in. Anyway, descent is briefed, approach is brief. We got top of climb in here. Top of descent is in 20 miles, so 80 miles is 10 minutes, so 20 miles, about 2.5 minutes. All right, approach is briefed, looking good. We can start on the descent checklist. A recall. Looks good. No notes, auto brakes. Let's do 2. Landing data. Let me move on over to the EFB here. Landing en route. Boston. Oh, runway 33 left. Nice job, PMDG.
Boston Center, UPS 1066 Heavy, descending via Deer Park 3, flight level 224.
Landing distance required is 3,300.
UPS 1066 Heavy, Boston Center.
And we've got 10,000 foot runway. .33 left. On glide slope, threshold beyond glide slope 9. So we're good. So if we have 6,800 foot landing distance, that's for flaps 30 configuration, AC on, and adding 5 knots for VREF. And available distance, they say, is 10,085. So all good. Approach briefing complete, normal checklist, and we just got to get altimeters going in. And as we mentioned, the altimeters.
5318, Boston Center. Expect Parch 4 with the Robert transition. Runway
2966.
Expect
So,
Parch 4 with
all right.
Rover transition, runway 31 right, Endeavor 5318.
Nice detail, huh? Little wing flex going on out there. I guess we better get in and start our descent.
Brickyard 4607, contact Boston Center 134.3. Have a good morning.
Center on 134.3, Brickyard 4607, take care.
FedEx 123 Heavy, approaching our top of descent, ready for lower.
FedEx 123 Heavy. Descend via Roebuck Tree arrival. Logan landing runway 33 left. altimeter 2966.
All right, descend via Roebuck Tree arrival. Logan landing runway 33 left. Altimeter 2966, FedEx 123 heavy.
All right, guys, bottom altitude right there. Brog at
FedEx
210 and 6.
123 heavy.
6 in the
Contact
window.
Boston Center 124.85.
Contact Boston Center 124.85. FedEx 123 heavy.
All right, 2485, there it is.
Boston Center, FedEx 123 heavy. Descending via Roebuck Tree, flight level 230.
See how it does.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Boston Center, roger.
Take a look at the, I have my cameras over there. These are the 60 frames per second. And I have the 9950 en route. So that should help too. It's going to be a beast. Anyway, back to reality here. All right, I just let the load master, whoever's back, I don't know cargo guys very well at all. You get a better landing thing. I wasn't really happy with how far back I was sitting there. How about like that? Let me set that for my new landing. Yeah, what I have is I think I have the autopilot disconnect button that's also, and then I wonder if I have still on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 keyboard. Let me see, I can tell right now. No. Yeah, when I go set my Control Alt 1, it disconnects the autopilot and doesn't reset my view. All right, starting to get ready to descend. Here it comes, and we've started down. And we call out of flight level 230. I don't think they did that. Nope, that's good. All right, approach is brief, descent's brief, taxi's briefed, and we'll see what they send us. Beautiful. Yeah, so far so good. So yeah, guys, if you're having trouble with your this might be, want to do a little immersion here? Let's do something. Let's go settings and controls. I'm going to go keyboard. And I think I'll go, I want to see autopilot disconnect. Autopilot. Disconnect.
Boston Center, Endeavor 5318, descending via Parch 4, flight level 250.
I don't know. It's not on the keyboard.
5318, Boston Center, copy.
Oh, no. Hard to put you through that. Got to watch out here. Sometimes the I think it's kind of slick in the descent, so we'll see. It's trying to slow down to 290, 280. Going to kind of watch it. Just trying to be at 280 at all in. I really don't have speed there until we get to Roebuck 260. We'll keep an eye on the drag. Yeah, getting almost 60 frames per second, which thank you to Juan for all that stuff. Really cool. Really do appreciate that so much.
Southwest 830, turn right, heading 000, climb, maintain flight level tree 60.
Turn right, heading 000, climb, maintain flight level tree 60, Southwest 830.
Still not asking for more drag, so it's not too excited about that. Here comes 18. We'll get that altimeter set. So I messed up a couple of things. I didn't load up. I didn't check the FMC, really. I didn't load up the Roebuck arrival going into Boston. And climbing out, I didn't set the altimeters 2992 until we're passing 20,000 feet We'll do it now. It said 2966 is what they gave us.
Boston Center, Endeavor 5277,
There we go.
descending via Parch 40, flight level 240. Endeavor 5277, Boston Center. Endeavor 5382, contact Boston Center 24525.
Contact Boston Center 24525, Endeavor 5382.
We'll set flaps 30, guys. That's what we did our performance data based on. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I love Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I really do. I don't see any issues with it at all. I know a lot of guys do, but if there were any, I'm not seeing them. I know initially it was a little glitchy. I think I don't know, guys. I'd be talking out of school if I pretended I did, but I think you need a pretty powerful computer and a good internet connection. I'm not sure that's true, but it would follow that because it's a streaming platform versus a one that's stored in your computer. But that would hold true. Not sure if that is true though. Come to my Discord, give me a lecture, help me out. That's where I've learned whatever little I have learned. Okay, there's 260 knots by Providence. Providence, where I'm from. I'm actually from Rhode Island. I grew up out here in Cumberland, this way over here. Of course, everything in Rhode Island is close to each other. Yeah, I'll make this little film. First flight in the freighter on 2024. So far, so good. We'll go, we'll land in Boston, and we'll call it a day. Didn't fly to Boston much when I got out of training with America in 1987. They sent all 6 of us to Boston. Hey, I love this little detail right here. All right. And a little trivia. He's got 2. You know what? That sounds just like it. That's unbelievable. You guys are crazy. Huh. Very cool. All right, still doesn't need any more drag. Looking good. We've got 250 at Janie and 11,000, no problem. Jana. Right on the course. Prague, this should be a 4 for, oh, look at this. On the 200 passenger version, they didn't have this vertical revision available here. Maybe that was a recent change for an RNAV approach. We're not doing an RNAV, we're doing the ILS. Just beautiful. So cool. Yep. I get excited about this stuff, you know. All right, how we doing? We're right on the path. We're at 260. We've got to be at 220 at Berry up here. And then, of course, the star ends at Bog.
FedEx 123 Heavy, contact Boston approach 120.6.
Contact Boston approach, FedEx 123 Heavy, see you.
Say,
Boston approach, FedEx 123 Heavy, 10,900 with the numbers.
Automated weather observation. 1000 Zulu.
FedEx 123. Heavy Boston approach.
10.
Good morning.
Sky condition.
Altimeter 2966.
1,600 feet.
Expect radar vectors for ILS runway.
9er C.
Tree left.
9er C. Altimeter 2978.
Altimeter 2966, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 33 left. FedEx 123 Heavy.
1000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10.
I want to make sure, guys. I'm not sure where that ATIS is coming from.
1,600 feet overcast. Temperature.
All right, so we've got
9er C.
21.5 over here. Let me try this.
Kilo Sierra Mike Quebec automated weather observation. 1000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10.
I don't know where that's coming from, guys.
Ceiling 1,600 feet overcast. Temperature 9er C. Dew point 9er C. Altimeter 2978.
Little disturbing.
Kilo Sierra Mike Quebec automated weather observation.
We got 21.5 over here.
1000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition.
Well, that's going to be irritating.
Kilo Sierra Mike Quebec automated weather Kilo Sierra Mike Quebec. Kilo Sierra Mike Quebec automated weather observation.
Huh. I wonder if I...
Approach FedEx 131 Heavy, 1 tree 13,500. We have Alpha on board.
1000 Zulu.
All I can think of, guys.
Calm.
FedEx 131 Heavy Boston approach. Altimeter 2966, expect the ILS runway 0 for right via Goshi.
Automated weather observation. 10
Altimeter 2966, expect the ILS runway 0 for right via Goshi. FedEx 131 Heavy.
Kilo Sierra Mike Quebec
Huh.
automated
Yeah,
weather
it's a bleed
observation.
through on this frequency, guys.
Kilo
That's
Sierra Mike Quebec automated
that's a
weather
problem.
observation. 1000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Ceiling 1,600 feet overcast.
I better pay attention to what's going on here.
Dew point 9er C. Altimeter 2978.
Bray at 220.
Kilo Sierra Mike Quebec automated weather
Not happy about
observation.
this. I'm going to bring this back to 220.
All aircraft be advised, information Bravo now current. Altimeter 2967.
10. Sky condition. Ceiling
67 on the
1,600
altimeter.
feet overcast.
Flaps 1.
Temperature 9er C. Dew point 9er
And I don't think there's any way to get rid of this other than to go here. Let me try something. I just don't want it to... Still want to be able to do this. Hold on a second.
JetBlue 562.
All right.
Turn right heading 205. Vectors for the approach.
That's a little workaround. Both of these are transmitting on guard over here. We'll see how it works out. Maybe it won't pay any attention to that, guys. That's worth the price of admission right there. All right, 210 at Bragg, 220 at Bray. Right, let's go to the overhead. We'll get everything set up, the lights and everything for landing. Yeah, that was very irritating, wasn't it, guys?
FedEx 123 Heavy. Leave Beirut heading 060. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway tree left.
Leave Beret heading 060. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 33 left. FedEx 123 Heavy.
A little bit off, guys, because they're both transmit on number 3, which is guard, but at least we get rid of the ATIS, right? We're not going to worry about any of that. Okay, there's Beret. Beret in 1 mile. I'll consider us to be leaving Beret, and we'll head right about now, 060. Then we'll come to the box, go approach, bend intersection, extend us, and there we go.
JetBlue 562. 12 miles from Cohas. Turn right. Heading 275. Maintain 1,500 feet.
And we're supposed to be, we'll be at 210.
Runway tree left.
Turn right, heading 275, 1,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 33 left, JetBlue 562.
Yeah, Beyond ATC is great for these vanilla profiles like this. It's fantastic. St. Intentions has a...
FedEx 123 Heavy, descend maintain 5,000 feet. Altimeter 2967, vectors for the approach.
Descend maintain 5,000 feet. Altimeter 2967, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what is misbinded on here, because if I want to set my landing, my picture right here, and I go 1, it turns off my...
Heading 280, descend, maintain 2,000 feet, altimeter 2967, Alaska 536.
Autopilot, very strange. That's new. All right, 060, and we are supposed to be going down to 5,000. Oh, must need to bring the throttles back. Yeah, the throttles didn't want to come back, so here we go.
Boston approach, American 24.
Had to override that manually.
9,700 feet. We have Bravo on board. FedEx 131, heavy cleared direct Goshi. Cross Goshi at or above 6,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 0 for right.
Cleared direct Goshi. Cross Goshi at or above 6,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 04 right. FedEx 131 Heavy.
Alaska 536, 3 miles from Nabo. Turn right, heading 340. Maintain 1,700 until established. Cleared ILS runway 04 right.
Turn right, heading 340, 1,700 until established. Cleared ILS runway 04 right, Alaska 536.
All right, level 1.
FedEx 123 Heavy, 1 for miles from Cohas. Turn left, heading 315. Maintain 1,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 33 left.
Turn left heading 315, 1,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 33 left. FedEx 123 Heavy.
American 20 for 53 Boston approach. Altimeter 2967, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 0 for right.
No, guys, that's real tight there.
Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 0 for right.
I think I'll just go direct. There we go. And I'll go LNAV. And I think I'll do a little VNAV action here, guys.
Boston approach,
Let it come down and follow that.
9,700 with the numbers.
Speed intervene.
Alaska 536, contact Boston Tower 128.8. See you.
Over to Tower 128.8, Alaska 536.
You can see that that was going to be a little bit tight on the heading. A little bit of
JetBlue
overshooting.
98 Boston approach. Good morning, altimeter 2967, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 04 right.
And 1,500, I'll let it go down and VNAV path rather than just level changing it on down. And then I'll intercept the ILS right out in here. I'll go to approach. That makes for a nice smooth approach, guys. Nice. Little drone action.
JetBlue 562, contact Boston Tower 128.8. Have a good morning.
Contact Tower 128.8, JetBlue 562, take care.
All right. You can see the ghost. We call this the ghost, which is slang. It's really not even supposed to say that. They don't like it at American Airlines, but it's the localizer. I'm going to arm it. And it should intercept the Loke when it gets there. Loke is armed, glide slope's armed. There we go, Loke capture. The heading slews around. When we get on glide slope capture, we'll go ahead and set the missed approach altitude, which is 3,000.
Altimeter 2967, expect radar vectors.
All right, let's get the speed back.
Runway 0 for right, JetBlue 374.
Really, it's all the way at Nimoy that we have to be at 1,500, so we have a ways to go. We don't need to get it too slow. We are at flaps 5, so we can slow all the way down to 185 if we wanted. We'll just keep it here at 205. Here comes the glide slope coming down. We just let it stay in VNAV path so it smoothly intercepts the glide path. It's about as smooth as you can make it. This is a close view, pilot view, landing view. Up we go. I don't like that actually. Co-pilot view. Yeah, that's a nice landing view right there. Okay, here comes the glide path, and once we get that captured, we'll be able to go to set the missed approach altitude. Runway heading is set. To review the missed approach if we need it, it's basically a climb to 1500, and the field touchdown is 16, so about 1500. So we go straight ahead for quite a while, and then a right-hand turn intercept to 030 to Waxon and hold at 3,000 feet. Going down to a DH of 216 and 200.
Heavy. Contact Boston Tower 128.8.
Over to Tower 1, 28.8, FedEx 131 Heavy.
FedEx 123 Heavy. Contact Boston Tower 128.8.
Over to Tower 128.8. FedEx 123 Heavy.
Nice.
Boston Tower, FedEx 123 Heavy. ILS runway 33 left.
Start slowing it down to 180.
FedEx 123 Heavy, Boston Tower, continue.
Gear down.
Roger, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Flaps 20. Flaps 15 rather. All right, we can go to flaps 20. Flaps 25. Looking good. You'll probably catch it at Nimoy, the glide path there, guys. You can see it's just hanging just below it in VNAV.
131, heavy wind tree, 45 at 11 gust 2 tree, runway 4 right, cleared to land.
Runway 4 right, cleared to land, FedEx 131 Heavy.
Another FedEx out here, huh? It comes the glide path. Very smooth. All right, we can go flaps 30. 4 landing checklist. We'll go with the 150 here. All right, got a
FedEx 123, heavy
glide
wind
slope
tree,
capture.
5 at 11, gust 2 tree, runway 33 left, cleared to land.
Runway 33 left, cleared to land. FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, 3,000 set, runway heading set, final approach bug is set, 4 landing checklist complete, and we are clear to land. Anytime I say clear to land, I go up to the overhead, make sure all my lights are on. And to review the after landing procedures, we are going to probably clear up here at November, and then maybe Alpha or Bravo all the way around to the FedEx ramp. We'll see what they give us on GSX. We'll just take it. All right, autopilot's coming off. We got pilot view here. That looks good. Autopilot's coming off. I have to figure out the key binding there. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, I have noticed that you really got to watch the key bindings. You get good at it after a while, but it takes a little while to get used to finding duplications. Not unlike 2020. All right, we are in a 200, so probably break the sync right about 30 feet. Touchdown within the first 3,000. There's a captain's bar out there on this runway. Let's not get low, a little bit low. Add a little power, bring the nose up a little bit. Tendency is to get high right about in here. Push the nose over a little. Picking up the VASIs, inside, outside, inside, outside. Stable target, sinking 7.
Approaching minimums.
taking off, crossing, don't get high.
Minimums. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Taking over visually, guys.
50. 30.
30.
20. 10.
Little long, huh? Wow. Coming into reverse. 2 in reverse. 80 knots
FedEx
coming out of reverse.
123 Heavy, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, FedEx 123 Heavy.
Okay, flaps up after landing checklist. Holding short here. We're not cleared to cross, so we'll wait right here. Let me see if I can get taxi instructions. Nope. Just wait here and run the after landing checklist. Bam. Look good. I don't know if FedEx 123 Heavy like the taxi to the gate.
Boston Tower FedEx 123 Heavy, you need to make a taxi request and check the frequency for instructions.
Maybe they want us on ground, guys. Try that.
FedEx 123 Heavy, request taxi to company cargo ramp.
FedEx 123 Heavy, cargo for 5 taxi via Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 right.
Cargo for 5 via Foxtrot, hold short runway 4 right, FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, guys, here we are. We're holding short at Foxtrot.
Southwest 313, contact Boston
All
Tower
right.
128.8. Have a good morning.
I guess I need to be more
Contact
patient.
Tower 128.8, Southwest 313. Have a good morning.
FedEx 131 Heavy, cross runway 33 left at Bravo. Continue taxi via Mike Echo, hold short runway 4 left.
That's him over there.
Cross runway 33 left at Bravo. Continue taxi via Mike Echo. Hold short runway for left. FedEx 131 Heavy.
This is actually very realistic.
FedEx 123 Heavy, holding short 4 right.
I'm going to yell at
FedEx
it.
123 Heavy, cross runway 4 right at Foxtrot. Continue taxi via Foxtrot Mike Echo, hold short runway 4 left.
Cross runway 4 right at Foxtrot. Continue taxi via Foxtrot Mike Echo. Hold short runway 4 left, FedEx 123 Heavy.
All right, guys, that's right here. Foxtrot, Mike, Echo, hold short. Yep, looks good. Very cool. Yeah, this Beyond ATC has a much better next left, guys. Much better taxi diagram, taxi situation than say intentions. Sorry, they do. Wish I could get a combination of the two. All right, this should be it right here. Yep, Foxtrot Mike Echo. Very cool. I get excited about this stuff. Yeah, so this is my retirement plan, guys. I don't golf. I don't have an airplane. I don't have a boat. I have a wife and a lot of kids and a lot of grandkids, and this is what I do. Looks like we're following that. This should make it easy. Always love it when you get to follow someone. One time I was taxiing out at Kennedy, and we made a wrong turn, and Delta was told to follow us. And we both ended up lost. And the Delta guy was just absolutely furious. Looks like he's holding an echo down there. It's funny when I think about it. Very funny.
FedEx 131 Heavy, cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo, Echo 2, Kilo.
It's actually quite realistic here.
Cross runway for left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo, Echo 2, Kilo. FedEx 131 Heavy.
All right. Second right, I believe, is Echo. Might be the first right. Let's take a look. He's over there. He was. They said Echo when he was there. Yeah, this is Echo right here. He wasn't on Echo. He was up here. But we have to cross here and hold short. Taxi's nice. I don't really see a hold short line here. That's not good. That's an airfield diagram issue. Holding short.
FedEx 123 Heavy, cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo, Alpha, Kilo.
Cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo, Alpha, Kilo, FedEx 123 Heavy.
My final's clear, runway's clear, Echo Alpha Kilo. Echo Alpha, and then Kilo. To the ramp. Whoa! Hello, JetBlue. I'm not hurt. You don't see that every day. Should we just go through them, guys? Yeah, let's just go through them. JetBlue, that's what you get. That's what you get. Right, guys? I'm going to cheat a little bit here. That guy's on Alpha. We'll go around him. We'll go to the next one and find a parking spot somewhere over there. There's a Delta. There's a JetBlue. Guys are playing way too rough. Yeah, you better be stopping. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I don't know. I don't like going over there. I got all sorts of aircraft. I'll stay here. Naturally, we clear this with the boss. Should be over here. We're going to go over there. Make our way over to Alpha eventually here. That's Kilo over there. Looks like it's safe to go over there now. We'll head over and then find our gate. Looks like somebody's actually parked at our gate, so we'll take a different one. Where should we go? The big boys over there. Yeah, let's just park right here, guys. No passengers to make sick. That's nice. Taxi like Southwest here. All right. Brakes are parked. Go to the overhead. Get the seatbelt sign off. Oh, never was on. And APU is running. You can chop the engines. Back to the overhead. Turn off the hydraulic pumps.
American 2453, gate Bravo 6 taxi via Romeo Mike. Hold short, runway 15 left.
Gate Bravo 6 via Romeo Mike. Hold short, runway 15.
All right, secure checklist, parking brake. We'll go over here and get everything going here. First of all, we'll go GSX. Request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
And let's make it look fun outside here. We'll have a little fun. Yeah, nice airplane, guys. Let me see. Ground operations. Doors open all. Disarm all. Open all. We're gonna go to ground services. Request all vehicles. Ground connections set chocks. Ground power request. All good. Parking brake. We can release that. Easy for me to say, right? Here we go. And shutdown checklist is complete, secure. Just got the ADARU emergency lights and packs. ADARU emergency lights. Put on the external, kill the APU. Impacts, we can turn those off.
Do you want to
Turn
deboard
the bleed
crew?
off. Yes.
Crew bus is coming.
All right, looks good. Checklist is complete. Emergency lights are off. Packs are off. Normal checklist, it's good. Let's go outside. See what we got going on here. All right, guys, from Boston, Newark to Boston, in the brand spanking new PMDG 777-200 freighter. Don't forget to subscribe if you wouldn't mind. Join the Discord. Right, guys? From Boston, Massachusetts. Go Patriots. Father Time is out. Miss you guys already.